Everyone, Vito's A30 back again with another deck review. Today we have another Gaff deck. Yay, Gaff decks. Apparently do very well on my channel. In fact, my most watched video is that of a Gaff deck. And some of the other most watched ones are also Gaff decks. So, when I realized there's a chance to do another Gaff deck review, I jumped on it. These are the Bicycle Super Gaff decks available from PokerStud52 on eBay. A seller which I do recommend. He's always been a good seller. I had no problems with him whatsoever. No issues or anything like that. He's a respectable seller and that I do recommend. And I don't get a lot of stuff on eBay because of PayPal issues, but I'm able to with him, and I appreciate him kind of bending over backwards to take my credit card information and process it manually. So anyways, these are the Super Gaffs. It says Bicycle on top, Super Gaff playing cards on the bottom. And you can see it's red on one side, blue on the other. This is the red deck. It says Super Gaff in red, and that's the blue one. Same thing from one to the other, except one has blue backs, the other has red backs. If they look familiar, it's because this is basically a new version of a previously released Bicycle Gaff deck, which I got from penguinmagic.com, and I do believe they still sell them. Whether or not it's the original version or this version, I don't know, because I do sell the pictures of the original ones. But that's that. That's the front. On one side, Eric Christian Finish, made in USA. The other side, United States Playing Card Company. Top, it says Poker. And the bottom is a barcode. It says made by USBC. It says 2015, but I don't know if that's 2015 that was made or if it's 2016 that was made. I don't really know when they were produced and released. And the back, you see, it shows the back design, the rider back, half red, half blue. Standard USBC seal. And I should point out that you can also get these from like Alibaba if you want, but I'm not going to risk it myself. Flappy at Bicycle trademark stuff. And here you get a 10 of spades reveal. So let's get on with the cards. A lot of them we've seen before. Some I haven't really seen before. So first you get this card. It's a 3 of diamonds. And then on the one side you get 2 of clubs indexes. And of course it's on a red rider back. Then you get this card. It's a 3 of hearts within a 7 of clubs. It also has 4 indexes for some reason. As does the 3 of hearts. And it's within the 7 of clubs there. Then you get a card that's one way is a 6 of spades, and then we turn it the other way, it's a 4 of spades. And you can actually just do it like that, like 4 of spades. Really, it's a 6 of spades. So it's a nice Gaff card. Then you get one card, it's a 5 of clubs. That's it, nothing to it. Oh, wait, there's more. On the other side, it's a faded 7 of hearts. Where's the rest of the 7 of hearts? It's on the 5 of clubs. Reversed. So it's a trick where you have them stuck together. The 5 of clubs stuck together. And somehow the 7 of hearts would wind up stuck on the 5 of clubs, which a minute ago was not. So yeah, you get that. You get 5 of clubs with a pip that's been relocated. You get this. It's a double backer. One side, of course, red. The other side, half red, half blue. You get the fallen 9 of spades. So 9 of spades, tapping on the table. And look, all the pips fell down. Then you get this card, which is a Queen of diamonds. I guess it's a twin effect. Both the heads are on one side. You also get other ones like that. You get 21 of spades. Pretty cool. Hey, use that to cheat in blackjack. No, don't do that. I'm giving you bad ideas. But it would be funny, right? Then there is a 4-on-1. You get all 4 queens on one card. And then you would sort them. It doesn't come with the other cards though, but you would have to sort them. Missing heads on the other court cards, the other queens. Then you get this. It's a 6 of heart reveal within a 2 of diamonds. Looks like it's been in a sour or something. You get this, which I don't think I've seen before. It's an ace of diamonds on one side, ace of hearts on the other, and the center it's a 2 of diamonds and a 2 of hearts. Pretty unique. Then you get the old blurred 9 of spades. The spectator holds the card. I guess you could do it like this. The spectator's holding the card and you put it back in the deck and then you go, I know which card you chose because you left your fingerprints. Something like that. Then there's this one. It's a half 4 spades, half 4 of hearts. Then you get some ESP cards. The star, and these are all double-sided. The circle. The square. And essentially you're going to choose the plus sign, no? And the squiggles. And then you get the same as the queen of diamonds from before, the king of diamonds with 2 heads on one side. You get a 3 of diamonds with a thumb or a finger leaving a 7 within the diamond for a reveal. 7 of diamonds. You get the king of spades. He's moved his sword down and he's going to chop his head off, I guess. And you get this card. Hold it one way. Looks like you're holding a 10 of spades, of course. And then another way, it looks like you're holding 4 twos. I know that's not the proper technique for it. Don't mind my handling skills here. I'm not doing any effects or anything. Then you get this. It's a 10 of diamonds with the pips have rearranged to form a 9 or perhaps a 6. Whichever you prefer. You get a half 9 of spades, half 8 of spades card. Half 9 of hearts, half 8 of spades card. My apologies. Then you get this. I don't think I've seen this before. It's a 3 of clubs that's missing everything except one index. And then a gimmick king of hearts with one side normal, the other side is a skull face. Because he committed suicide, he's dead. Then you get this, which of course, it looks like you're holding a bunch of cards, but in reality, you're holding just an ace of hearts. That always comes in handy. And then you get 52 on 1. And it's showing you a blue card, despite the fact that it's a red deck. And it's obviously you do a trick and you have a deck in deck order and you get their card, which in this case looks like it would be the 3 of hearts because that's missing, and it'd be between the 2 and 3 of spades. For the most effect, the best effect anyways. You get a 10 of spades with some some lips on there. You get a 2 of hearts with black pips instead of red pips. You get a double backer. You get, I don't think I've seen this one before. It's a 3 of hearts with a jumbo index. Very interesting. You get 2 queens on one card. You get this kind of smoky 7 of spades. No, just kidding. Then you get a queen of hearts, and on the reverse, it's a bicycle standard tuck case design. Of course, you'd hold that up against the tuck case and then reveal it. Then you get this, pretty good idea, I think. A half 9 of spades, half 5 of spades. I don't think I've seen that one before. A blurry 5 of diamonds. A kind of a warped king of clubs. Looks like it's being flushed down the toilet. This one's a nice one too. A half 9 of hearts, half ace of hearts. And the other side, a king of spades. Why not? And then you get this card, which is a 8 of clubs and king of diamonds that kind of melted together. And then you get a king of spades with the corner ripped off, which reveals that the 8 of diamonds beneath it or behind it. And then you get the jack of hearts with 2 heads on one side, just like the other king and queen. And then you get, there's a 5 of hearts. The indexes are faded. Why? Because somehow they have ended up on this 8 of spades. On the other side of the 5 is an 8 of spades. And then, of course, this is just a red back. So you get that effect. You get this. It's kind of a smoky two of hearts with a 5 of spades reveal within it. I can see that being useful. And then you get this weird queen of spades. Somebody's told me what that is before. I guess it looks like it's blown up. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. And then you get a 9 of diamonds and 8 of spades that are kind of melting together in the center. And next we get the $1 million Monty cards, Ace of Hearts with a Free of Clubs index, and a Free of Clubs with an Ace of Hearts index. And then you get the same thing again. I don't know why they have a duplicate. I mean, really? 56 cards and you have to duplicate one. One duplicate. Why? They can come up with one more. This is unique. I haven't seen this before. It's half blue, half black, or kind of more than half on the blue, and then partly black. And the other side, red and black. Very interesting. I've never seen that before. And then you get a Joker. And it is a double-sided Joker. You also get another Joker. And this one is a blank back. And one more Joker. And this one is Fuchsia. I've never seen that in a Gaff deck before either. So you get Fuchsia and you get black. Usually the Gaff decks are strictly red and blue. And this one you actually got colors to them, which is very interesting. The other deck, I'll show you very quickly. You get the exact same cards that you saw already. And this is the order it comes in, by the way, in case you're wondering. For some reason, they put ASP cards here and there, and other cards here and there. The only difference, of course, in this one is the backs are blue. And you get, this one is for a blue bicycle tuck case. So that's that. Pretty cool. Some very interesting Gaff cards. Oops, I'll zoom out here. Very interesting Gaff cards, some of which we've seen many times before in other Gaff decks. Too many times in some cases. But I guess maybe they're just that useful, that used, that it makes sense to continue putting them in decks. And there's others that are definitely different and unique that I haven't seen before. I like it. I think it's a pretty good deck set to have if you're a magician. I could see getting use out of most, if not all, of those cards if you're a magician. Like I said, PokerStud52 on eBay. I'll put a link down in the description. Bicycle stock, Ercus and Finis. Not that really matters because you're not going to fan of Floristies, but if you wanted to, well, you could. But it's important, I guess, to have a good bicycle stock in Ercus and Finis if you're using a deck for, if you want to have, I mean, obviously it's important to have a bicycle deck to go, bicycle Gaff cards to go with bicycle decks. So if you like using standard bicycle rider backs, these are good for you. Of course, there's Gaff decks from other companies as well that I might check out in the future. Like I know there's one from the Superior brand from Expert Playing Cards that I never got. And there's one from Engel that I do have. There's a Gaff deck from Phoenix, which I was never too interested because it's mostly double backers and blank cards and stuff like that for the Phoenix decks. But different decks have different Gaff cards. I got a lot of them reviewed on my channel, so check them out. There's a playlist that's all for Gaff decks and gimmick decks. So anyways, let me know what you think. Comment, rate, subscribe. I think they're pretty good. I would say, as far as Gaff decks are concerned, 8 out of 10, I guess. I'm no expert, I guess, but I think they're pretty good. They look pretty good. They're pretty usable. So that is that. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Check out collectiblepointcards.com. Use the code VJose32. Save 10%. Also, if you're looking for Gaff or gimmick decks, I would recommend checking their Magic side, magictrickstore.com. They might have some gimmick and Gaff decks that might interest you that they don't have on collectible playing cards. But the code, unfortunately, does not apply there. But anyways, that is that. Let me know what you think. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Oh, I just wanted to say one thing. I do appreciate the fact that these decks have 56 cards and there's only one duplicate. A lot of these Gaff decks that I've seen in the past, that I reviewed in the past, they have lots of double backers that are the same thing, and it just gets repetitive. In some cases, it makes sense because obviously it's just one deck, so they got to have the reds and the blues within there. But at the same time, this one, they've only got like, one actual double backer in here somewhere, and that's it. The rest are all different gimmick cards and gaff cards. I don't know why there's a duplicate with the $1 Million Monty card, but I guess it's a trick that I use a lot. It's good to have another one, and you can always throw in a regular, I don't know, whatever. Uh, it's there. They're usable. They're good decks. Like I said, though, don't know why these are duplicated. But out of the whole deck, if that's the only duplicates, I ain't going to complain. Very nice decks. I like them. Check them out. I'll see you next time with more. Just wanted to point that out.